It was, yes. Didn't turn out so well. Horne Francis barging his way through again. Getting it deep. Marshall might let it sail on. Oh, they'll go crazy. Wasn't taken. Farrell flipped it out. Wines. Neil tried to track it down. Horne Francis flashy through the middle. Jones the same mantra. Rioli to the outside. Horne Francis just had time to line it up. Down the middle. A lot of faith in Horne Francis. The juggling act from Coleman. Georgiades clever. Freed up Horne Francis. The run. Lysette making his presence felt as well. Drew. It's all go for Port. Horne Francis close enough for that long right foot. No,
you've got to push numbers through there.
Lyons playing his part to Drew, and they've got forward of the ball again. The handoff. Horne Francis on the replay. Different approach. Marshall eyes only for the footy. Starcevic tried to pin him down and couldn't. Dersma to Horne Francis. He started this third quarter having a big impact. 5 points now. It's a big gap in the game. The biggest. Blind handball from Neil, just feeding it out instead to Horne Francis. Critical 100 seconds or so here. McInerney realising that it was fancy, but it's gone straight back.
Play on. Well done. Dixon barreled the Sharon, barreled whoever was coming at him. Horne Francis, great commitment. He's making life very difficult for him. Horne Francis squeezed the kick inside. Jonas. It's good work by Jonas that time. Farrell caught, just got a handball away in time. Shrugged by Horne Francis. Inside kick is good.
See if he's injured or if he's just been subbed out.
Thanks for that, Rube. Horne Francis. Little shrug off on Murphy. Laying against the grain. Goes up. Couldn't get near it in the end. Horne Francis. Spear pass. All right.
Get back and just hope that you win the ball.
Hold the arm. Play on. Play on.
Horne Francis out of the middle gets the advantage. Trying to low ball into Culpepper. So Marshall against the undersized Culpepper. Horne Francis, brilliant.
Good end of the ground here. Horne Francis flicks it. Good little patch here. Port Adelaide, look at Horne Francis go. He can set sail. It's missing. Dixon in good shape, just couldn't handle
In the end, Burgoyne
Closed it down brilliantly there, Port Adelaide. Higgins was out at half forward, but they just slowed it down.
So much upside involved in him. Horne Francis, speaking of upside, stretching away.
Drew to Finlayson, sharp handball to Wines. Wines on header, Horne Francis able to shake the tackle. Wide kick, not so good.
Finlayson and Logue. Finlayson gets his own clearance to Horne Francis. Gets a boo or two. For home, boys. Heads long, goal square. Horne Francis gets it, turns, spins, puts him in the spin cycle. And to the boos. Right, if you get it right, if you practice it, it's the right kick.
Yep.
Little paddle was superb. Horne Francis and a bounce. Takes on Shields.
Although there's another one just rolling into screen there. We had an opportunity to have a look.
Horne Francis. And the 54-point margin in their favour, probably enjoying it. Some words, Ken. Last 10 goals there. Horne Francis breaks away with some speed. Looks back, gets a cheer from the Port faithful. Held his composure. Mackenzie, clean-handed. Wines, clean-handed. And here goes the Hornet. To a ball or two, couple of bounces. Wants to give them their own.
To really make it a good back half of this quarter for Port Adelaide. That's what's ahead of Jason Horne Francis. And that looks good off the boot. Great finish to the quarter.
Horne got under it. Butters. Horne Francis been impressive. Lever to May, ripping handball, back out to Horne Francis, and a superb Jason Horne Francis mark. 20 feet, May goes to ground, Burne-Jones soccer, Horne Francis was there, got a second go, look at the pickup, gave it to Rosie, snap!
Competition just 15 so far today, just have not been able to control the footy.
Horne Francis breaks clear. Horne Francis drives long. Horne Francis from 50.
Ball ricocheting around Rioli, tidying things up to Boak. Boak got good purchase on the ball. Here is Horne Francis juggling attempt. He got it. He's claiming it. It's a late call.
The break strike got with Quick Smith. Got there in the end, but not before the kick. Got there. Down the field it'll go. Horne Francis moves it on. A man with a bit of time and space
is Charlie Lycett and English go at it again. Boak first onto it, little give to Horne Francis. Happy to go wide to Wine. 2-goal game. Dale tackled by Burne-Jones. Spills. Horne Francis. Cute little kick forward. Now McEntee can have a look at his.
Middle we go. Alex Keith been off for 6 minutes as well. Not sure what's happening with him. Might get a word from Abby in a moment. Here's Boak. Horne Francis rips it out of the middle to Wines. The overlap from Rosie. Danger inside 50. They both go to ground. Jones under enormous pressure. Knocks it away. Horne Francis again. Straightens. Can he kick the miracle goal? Yes, he can. They've broken them open here.
And a couple of those have been tight wins. Sydney 2 points, St Kilda 7, Essendon 7, Melbourne 4.
They lost to Collingwood with 7.